I got into drag through a good friend of mine. Her name is Catherine Thomas. I met her at a drag show. We started talking about drag and how I wanted to do drag within the coming year. She messaged me asking if I wanted to do drag for the first time for her documentary. Her documentary was about everything incorporating drag and the journey of a drag queen who starts drag and then their first performance. The performance for the documentary was held at Canned Fruit. The song that I chose to perform for my first performance was It's Oh So Quiet by Björk. I chose that song because it has such an emotional range. You go from happy, sad, and then by the end of the song you're screaming. I played flute for the opening of the performance. The opening of the song is played by a clarinet, I think, but I transposed it for flute and I just played that. I think it was the first 4 bars of the song. It was an extra piece to the performance. A little bit of zhuzh. It was more me to do that than to not. It was my little touch, pizzazz. I would not be using makeup or doing makeup without drag. I'm not the type of guy that likes wearing foundation, doing my eyebrows. I'm the least manicured person on this planet. I don't do it for appearance outside of the artistry. The difference between going out in drag and performing in drag. I would never go out just in drag. I would need to do a performance because without the performance aspect of drag, I think you're only telling half the story through your look. The other half is a audiovisual experience that you create for the audience to interpret and understand. The first time I did a drag look, her name was Anastasia, and she was messy. She was disgusting. My cousins, Connie and Carla, I did it at their house on Christmas Day. With my first experience as Anastasia, I don't think it was something that it wasn't something that I enjoyed because of makeup. I enjoyed it because it was a character that I liked playing, that I liked being silly, pretending to be. And that's another massive part of why I use makeup, because it's an identity that is manufactured through makeup. And you can create a character based on the look. And that's where most of the fun comes from. I don't perform that often anymore, but I do have 2 drag personas that are some of my favorite. My first persona, Anastasia, she was created 4 or 5 years ago on that same Christmas Day. She doesn't have much of a backstory. She's just messy, loud, takes the piss. She's an amplified version of me. Far more exaggerated, she's a lot quicker than I am. And she's not afraid to say what needs to be said. Then the second one is Delicatessen Flower. She was created the second time I was ever put into drag with my friends Catherine during the filming of that documentary last year. She is a mother, an auntie, a lover, a fighter. She has some kind of European background. No idea what kind of European background it is, but she is definitely European. I don't think these characters have anything that, like, any qualities that I don't have. I think they're just exaggerated qualities. Drag has influenced my identity and these personas that I've created through enabling me to be more loud and just amplify the qualities that my identity currently carries as well. So with Anastasia, I'm far more loud than I was 4 or 5 years ago, and with Anastasia, I think she's just an oddball. Just being weird, that's Delicatessen.